Evening all. Today we're gonna make Pico de Gallo, which is just the Mexican salsa, is what the other people call. You get tomatoes, jalapenos, cilantro, and lime. Pretty easy. So you're gonna chop the onions into little cubes first. Alright, let's chop it away from the onions. They should be nice and little cubed. It's not too bad, just about like that much. And I'm just gonna chop them in there and put them in a bowl. Alright, let's toss these onions in the bowl. Just make sure they're all sliced up. And you know how onion has a strong flavor, so what I'm going to do next, sometimes people do this last, but I like to do it next because it cooks the onions, which is, take my lime, and I'm going to put it all over the onions first, like some of it, and what this will do is it will cook the onions. So you get rid of some of that extra strength when the onion's too strong. So, alright, and let that soak while I dice the tomatoes. There's one lime. Alright. Next, I'm dicing tomatoes, and about same size as the onions. Alright, and the proper way to cut is to curl your fingers, because if you do it like this, you're going to cut your fingers. But if you curl your fingers, then it always will protect your fingers from chops. I always cringe when I see someone cutting with their hands out like this, because it's way too easy to bring the knife down on your fingers. There we go. And I'm gonna do one more. About a little more than the number of onions, or a little more than the amount of onions that you have. I don't know. It all depends on flavor. Alright. Next, cilantro. I love lots of cilantro. Slice the cilantro up. Put it in there. Mix it in there. Give it a nice flavor. I always like to double the cilantro just because I don't know why I love cilantros. And the jalapenos, and these are not too hot, but you want to slice them a little smaller. Okay, to slice the jalapenos, I like to go sideways, and the hotness is actually these little tiny things. So if you want to get rid of those, your jalapeno won't be as hot. Oops. So see how there's a whole bunch of jalapeno seeds? Just take them out. Take them out, and then it won't be as hot. Otherwise, if you put the seeds in there, it will definitely be hot. And so I take that, and then I slice them into really tiny pieces to put it in there. And with jalapeno, trick is never touch your eyes afterwards, otherwise you're gonna be in trouble and crying. Chop them really nice and fine. Go. Nice and fine. I wonder if I should add another one. What I'll do is I'll try it first and then I'll add another one. Alright, I think I want a little more cilantro, so we'll be back. Alright, mixed everything up. The last thing I want is some kosher salt. So I put some kosher salt in there. Mix it around, and then actually we'll add another half a lemon or something, just depending on the flavor. If you don't like too much lemon or lime, don't put too much. I like lime because it gives you a little zest and it cooks all the onions better. And voila, that is my Pico de Gallo sauce, right? It's all nice, and voila, your Pico de Gallo. Let's try it. You eat it with chips. I like to put mine on my eggs, like in the morning, for huevos rancheros. Add some salsa on top of that. Perfect.